Today we bring you a series of important developments from Mizoram, from education reforms and teacher shortages to energy cooperation, anti-drug operations, language recognition, agriculture protection, and the vibrant spirit of Chapchar Kut. The Mizoram government has acknowledged a serious shortage of teachers across the state and says steps are now being taken to address the problem. During the Assembly budget session, Education Minister Dr. Vanlil Khana informed the House that the government is preparing to recruit new teachers to fill the vacant positions in many schools. At present, a large number of schools are operating without sufficient permanent staff. In several institutions, classes are being managed by teachers under the Samagra Shiksha scheme. In other schools, teaching responsibilities are handled by master role teachers and casual teachers. While these arrangements have helped classrooms running, the minister admitted that they cannot be a permanent solution. To address the shortage, the government plans to recruit contract teachers in the coming year. The proposal has already been sent to the Finance Department for approval. However, the exact number of posts that will be sanctioned has not yet been finalized. Along with recruitment, another issue discussed at the Assembly was the Teacher Eligibility Test, or TET. Many teachers who have been serving for years have not yet cleared this examination. Dr. Vanlil Khana informed the House that the Supreme Court issued an order in the late 2025 regarding this matter. According to the order, teachers who have 5 years of service left will be given 2 years to clear the TET examination. The minister said the government will follow the court's directive carefully. He also added that the government does not intend to rush the process, but the judicial order must be respected. The Mizoram Board of School Education will organize the necessary examinations so that the teachers can attempt the test. The minister clarified that teachers with no more than 5 years of service left are not strictly required to have a TET qualification to continue working in their current post. However, the TET will remain mandatory for teachers who want promotions in the future. The Assembly was also informed about new steps related to school upgradation and provincialization. Several schools had already met the criteria for upgradation under the previous government. According to the minister, these institutions are now being processed so that they can officially operate at their upgraded level from the upcoming academic session. In addition, around 180 schools identified for provincialization by the previous government are currently under review. The government has also introduced 2 new categories called Special Category 1 and Special Category 2. These categories are designed for schools that were earlier receiving lump sum grant in aid support. The aim is to help these schools improve their status without repeating the problems of the earlier system, which often resulted in higher personnel salaries but little improvement in school infrastructure. Mizoram is also looking to strengthen its power sector. On the evening of March 9, 2026, Power and Electricity Minister Pu F. Rodingliana met representatives from the Adani Group to discuss possible cooperation in developing hydroelectric power projects. The discussion focused on the state's long-term goal of becoming self-sufficient in electricity. One of the key projects discussed during the meeting was the Timtuipui, also known as the Colodyne Hydel project. The project has a planned capacity of 460 megawatts. The minister said Mizoram has vast untapped potential for hydroelectric energy, and partnership with experienced companies will help develop this potential more effectively. Sumit Verma, Vice President of Business Development for Hydro Pump Storage at Adani Group, attended the meeting. He stated that the company is committed to investing in green energy projects. Following the discussion, the company confirmed that its technical team will soon conduct site visits to 2 proposed locations. These include the Colodyne 2 project site and the Darzoli pump storage project. If these projects move forward, they could significantly increase Mizoram's electricity production and reduce dependence on power purchased from outside the state. Home Minister Puke Sabdanga announced that the state's anti-drug campaign known as Operation Jericho has been extended until the end of March 2026. The extension comes after significant success in recent months. Presenting data covering seizures from 2025 through early 2026, the minister said authorities confiscated 79.208 kilograms of heroin. Police also seized 964.428 kilograms of methamphetamine and 38.801 kilograms of crystal meth. In addition, around 3,000 kilograms of caffeine were confiscated. Caffeine is often used as a mixing substance in illegal drugs. The total estimated value of the seized drugs is more than rupees 317 crore. The minister says these figures show the scale of drug trafficking challenges faced by the region. After seizures were made, the disposal process is handled by district drug disposal committees according to the NDPS Act. Until the process is completed, seized substances are stored in secure police facilities known as Malkhana. Authorities say the operation will continue as part of the state's effort to protect communities, especially young people, from the dangers of drug abuse. In another important development, the Mizoram Legislative Assembly has unanimously passed an official resolution seeking the inclusion of the Mizo language in the 8th schedule of the Indian Constitution. The resolution was moved by Education Minister Dr. Vanlal Khana. Although similar resolutions were passed earlier, including one in 1991, the Assembly hopes that this renewed effort will strengthen the demand before the central government. Currently, around 38 languages are seeking inclusion in the 8th schedule. If the Mizo language is included, several benefits could follow. Members of Parliament would be able to speak in Mizo during parliamentary proceedings. Candidates appearing for the UPSC Civil Service Main Examination could also write the exam in Mizo. The move would also bring increased support from national institutions such as the National Translation Mission and the National Book Trust. Leaders believe this recognition could help promote Mizo literature, language research, and cultural identity while also creating new opportunities for employment. In Aizawl District, authorities have taken action to protect local farmers. District Magistrate Pulal Shetpuya has issued an order banning the import and transportation of ginger from other districts and from outside the state into Aizawl. The restriction will remain in force for 2 months. Officials say the order was issued after reports of illegal ginger imports from Myanmar. Such imports, they say, harm the local market and threaten the success of the government's Banakai agricultural program. The program aims to strengthen local farming and increase income for farmers. Anyone found violating the order will face legal actions. Meanwhile, the Mizoram Hindi Prachar Sabha recently met with the Governor, General Dr. Vijay Kumar Singh, to seek support for promoting Hindi education in the state. The delegation was led by Chairman Pu R.B. Lalmal Soma. During the meeting, they requested that Hindi education be introduced from the primary school level in government schools. They also proposed correcting the Hindi spelling of certain Mizo town and village names. The delegation further requested additional financial support from the central government and corporate organizations to strengthen Hindi promotion programs in Mizoram. And finally, Mizoram's most important cultural festival, Chapchar Kut, has begun with the main celebration to be observed on March 13th. Several events have already been launched in Aizawl as part of the festivities. At Aizawl Club Park, Horticulture Minister Pu Silal Soyvunga inaugurated a flower show featuring 72 stalls displaying a wide variety of flowers and bonsai plants. Organizers have also emphasized environmental awareness by implementing a strict no single-use plastic policy. Another major attraction is the exhibition and food court set up at Lamwal. The exhibition was inaugurated by Power and Electricity Minister Pu F. Roding Liana. It featured 68 handloom stalls, 15 handicraft stalls, and 35 food stalls offering a range of local dishes. Many of the products on display are linked to the Prime Minister Vikshwa Karma scheme, which promotes traditional crafts. Meanwhile, a special Chapchar Kut run was organized by the Central YMA and the Department of Art and Culture. Forest Minister Pulel Tansanga joined participants in the run. Runners started from Skulpikon and Tanmari before converging at Lamwal, celebrating the Mizo spirit of unity and cultural value of Tlomngayna, which represents selflessness and service to others. Those were the major developments from Mizoram today. Thank you for watching.